In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Hello? Is it me? Or I don't know if that's gonna get is that gonna get copyrighted? Just doing that bit, the whole like hello guys, we're back. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while, of course. There's always been many, numerous days, if not weeks, that go by. Oh, what am I gonna do? I kind of figure like I'm already gonna tile this. Oh, that's right. I already got rid of long dungeons. They're all gone. So there's no more long dungeons that should spawn. So that's good. Just medium dungeons all around all the time. So that'll be fun. Nice and easy for, you know, making episodes and stuff. Because if medium episodes are gonna be an hour long, you might as well, you know, make it consistent. Ooh. A Templar Arbalist. You don't say. I have a level 0. Goodbye to you, Fitzhilbert.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
Oh, yes, we do have less need of people who are level 0. Oh, Pyrrha. I had to change your name, put an in-between episodes, because apparently I spelt it wrong. Like a fool. Vestal, Red Mage, Antiquarian. I think I have a little one antiquarian.
She searches where others will not go.
And she dies
and
constantly.
Sees what
like
others
literally
will not
all
see.
the time. Can't even tell you. It's almost to the extent that I actually feel a little sorry for that particular class because of how much she dies. I don't think I'm ever going to use a level 0. I think I just get rid of
Those
them all.
without the stomach for this place must move on.
I'm never, ever going to use them.
Slumped shoulders,
Ever. No matter how
wild
cool they
eyes,
are.
and a stumbling gait. This one is no more
Make sure
good
not to
to
get rid
us.
of Pyrrha. Because, you know, there's only one of her.
The task ahead is
Okay
terrible,
then.
and
All level
weakness
1s across the
cannot be
board. Means I could
tolerated.
probably start recruiting a bunch of people in case I, you know, you can never have too many classes. You never know if the next roster of individuals
Alone in the
will
woods
be...
or tunnels,
Mate,
survival is
shut
the
up.
same.
I'm talking here.
Prepare, persist, and overcome.
Okay. Does it really matter what dungeon we do? No, it doesn't, but I kind of wish I could summon, you know, the other bosses besides, you know, these two. Besides these two over here. So we're gonna do some weird dungeons, of course. Of course. Ooh, a deep-voiced British accent. Oh, shagadelic. I know what to name you. Rename hero. You're gonna be named... The Dawn. The Rise of... What was his name? Pogan... L.A. Pogan Laul. The leper of the entire community, wanting to die a nice hopeful death, so that all might forget about his terrible life as a leper. Pogan Laul, who will you be? The Campbell of Bruce's? Maybe not. Let's see here. You're gonna be in the Weald, so you might as well have a little bit of... Well... Eldritch, sure, but Human Killer is probably more preferable. Yes, some highwaymen. Echoland. Welcome to the party. I will absolutely not replace you anytime soon. No, I just need a healer. A healer who can at least staunch the immense effort of fighting these hooligans. Oh my gosh, what is that? What kind of name is that? I have no idea. You're a healer, so go away. You do blight damage, which isn't nearly as useful. But you can heal in the mid-range and you have a buff, as well as doing bleed damage. Might. What shall I do? I have one black mage. Ooh, that's right. I have this guy. A human killer in the mid-range, but he has to... he also marks, so... I'm gonna call Pointel? Points. I'll call Point Tall. Point Tall. Point Tall. Echo Lawn, Point Tall, and I'm not even gonna. No, just go for or ulam. Okay then. Everyone's got their gear, they got their ability sets. As far as the... Well, that's not nearly as great. How about him? No, he's got his 2 things. It's great. How about you? You got your... similar things. And you have, you know, it's not that great, but it's better than nothing. Looks interesting. Wow. That's really great. So I have a new rule for trinkets that I absolutely, completely forgot about, and it absolutely works for my favor because I'll simply forget. The way the trinkets work now, there's no way to program them in the game. Some of the wheeled right, so that means there's a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this. And some of this. Who the hell cares? I got a bunch of money. Let's do 2 stacks. I honestly can't remember the rations. So the way trinkets work now is that because there's so many trinkets, the way they work is that if I equip it onto a character, it does not get unequipped. I'm just not ever going to use this button. Ever. Because I just can't stand figuring out who has what, and what do they do, and why they have a speckery bloody character. It also keeps certain trinkets like... Who has trinkets now? I was going to start from now. Certain trinkets from just hogging these healing trinkets over and over again to all the parties I'm ever going to do. It means that now all the characters are going to be very specialized, which means I'm going to be very hesitant on giving anything related to very rare trinkets to anybody else. Which would be nice. And you have to be level 3, of course. That's kind of a gimme. Okay. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. You've just in case, did all that, did all that, did all that. Oh, right on, let's go into this. Hope there's no mini-boss to ruin my whole day. Because that would be unfortunate. It's really interesting to me that I'm not all that excited to play this game, even though I spent so much time making this little overhaul of this. I'm more interested in playing Dark Souls. How odd. Maybe because it's just more relaxing to play through a difficult game that normally infuriates
Corruption
everybody.
has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let
And then
us
just
burn
sort of
out
just
this
plow through it
evil.
without giving a crap. Off we go, off we go, off we go, off we go. God damn it. Got a spider, a beast, a human, and another stupid human. Well, I'm just gonna all go ahead and mark you. Oh, I forgot that guy doesn't have any sound for anything that he does. Wonderful. Absolutely peachy keen. I mean, I might as well get myself into the front lines a bit closer. As for my wonderful and amazingly named leper, I do not know what I'm going to do with him. Do I want to go into berserk mode now? Yeah, I want to see what it does.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay. That absolutely didn't do what I thought I'd do. I thought the boss... well... okay. Shrug. What I was supposed to do is that it's supposed to activate a positive for the entirety of the round. you just keep smacking people over and over again. But evidently they did do that. So, oh well. What are you gonna do? Just wrong guy. Alright. Better than nothing. Well, he has no reposit. Okay, whatever. He doesn't like the air. He wants to get hit a lot, so
Blurred vision.
he's getting his wish.
The end approaches.
Okay, so I'm gonna smack the both of you.
Press disadvantage.
Oh my
Give them
god,
no
that is
quarter.
so much freaking damage.
Confidence surges
Oh.
as the enemy crumbles.
This lasts forever. Alright, I like that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
You make me
blossoms.
quiet. Heal! Oh my god, he does so much damage.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Kinda awesome. So he does so much damage. Oh, what is it? You both have that? Are you serious? Curious and curious. Alright, that's cool. Twice the effect. Scouting, 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 scouting. Nothing! Of course! Ha, ha, ha! As if they could ever do everything to surprise us. Isn't that right? Oh, Ekelin, why could you do this to me? You're the one who's supposed to solve all the traps. You are the one that's good at it, after all.
Glittering
What a
gold,
shame.
trinkets and baubles,
Paid for in blood.
for in blood.
Yeah, I've heard that like 7,000 times before. Well, looks like we're not going that way. Off we go. The fight battles unknown. Ooh. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. How well do I like these guys? I don't like them at all. I want to actually have some content going. That was a stupid thing to do. And... okay, gonna go around to... oh, there's what that's what I was hoping to get. Not hoping to get, but I knew it was gonna happen. Let's just put some blood on this bugger. Okay, so I'm gonna delegate some rules here. Carried anywhere. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't care that much, but that is absolutely the first thing he's going to do almost in every combat, but that means that he's always going to reposit whenever he's attacking to begin, regardless of whether I use the ability or not. To which, I don't really care that much that does that. These are stupid things that grow in power when they get whacked at some point. Yeah, which makes them really, really annoying. Okay, so we're probably gonna die.
Compassion is a rarity
In the fever pitch of battle. What am I going to do? I'm actually just... I guess I'm not then. Alright then, I guess I'm just not gonna bother.
How quickly the tide turns.
I might have regretted doing this. Might have slightly regretted doing this. But hey, I might actually get some stuff for this.
Body and brain.
I'll get one here is important. Heal. smack my dog up. What you got?
Grievous injury.
And it bleeds everybody for, oh my god, 2 to 5 damage, and he's already done. Oh man, that's 6 damage with a crit to 10. Oh, this is gonna end well. Doesn't do me much good. I think we'll have to ignore the mini guy, just go for the big guy. Otherwise, this is gonna end. Well, I don't think it's gonna end. Lay on the docks.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
Oh, okay. You could just go die then, for all I care at that point. Swing! That's not good. That's 2 fails.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Oh my god, they're all gonna die. I'm at least want to kill this guy before I do it. Avert you.
Anger.
That
is
sucks because you're
power.
probably gonna die first.
Unleash it
Here we go.
as life ebbs.
I haven't even gotten to go yet,
Vistas of
and they've all
emptiness
gone
reveal
basically before I did.
themselves.
Which is great. It's always a good sign when the boss has -2 speed. He's probably gonna go before your guys do. I mean, the way this is turning out, I'm absolutely going to kill him. I just can't guarantee we're gonna complete this quest. Oh, he's totally screwed. Okay. Oh, I can only move once per turn? That's even better. Oh, at least in the front. The only issue here is that he's that place.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Alright. Pogan Laul. Evil.
Self-preservation is paramount at any cost. And now
Oh, he's
the
alive
true
still.
test. Hold fast.
And he didn't
Or
even
expire.
get his heal. Isn't that hilarious? Well, I'll make sure at least one of these guys live. Okay, fine. Don't take it. More heals for them then, I suppose. Mark. Someone to do a mass nap.
Dazed. Reeling.
Oh my god, he's still alive. Not for long though. Death
Teetering on the brink.
And he's dead.
Facing the abyss.
Yep. We're gonna get double attack. Nah, they're multiple die.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Literally one turn away. Not even getting once this guy goes, he's dead. There we go.
Space between worlds.
Oh, we have to
No
kill everyone
place
else? Oh
for
well,
mortal
I didn't
man.
calculate that. Oh, it's okay, we're good. Wait, did he
This slow
already
death.
lose his
Unforeseen.
virtue?
Unforgiving.
Holy moly. Alright, guess we're done.
Failure tests the metal of heart, brain, and body.
Poor guys. Shortest dungeon ever. Of all time.
What little there is.
Lost shipment.
must
Supply
suffice
quantities
for the
changed by
time being.
50%. And provision quantities change by 50%. What does that mean? Oh, that's what that does. That's right, that still does that. Okay. Let's get to flagellant. And a prophetite. Wonderful. A druid. Pit fighter.
The raw strength of youth may be spent,
Houndmaster.
but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Alright, we're still gonna try to go to do these wheeled dungeons. I just need to put Pogan Laul back in the crib so he doesn't cry his eyes out. I'll just stick you in a dungeon though. Though you do mostly poison damage, you're not really good in the wheeled. My ninja's good? Okay, my ninja's good. Okay. Who am I gonna stick in the world? Actually, I could stick her in the cove. Now that she's level... Well, she's only level 0. Crap. Well... Who else is level 0? We only have 1? No, I'm only level 0. So I guess I should do a short dungeon. Because I don't really want to. Hopefully you can... Actually, that's the wrong guy, because he does bleed damage, which is irrelevant for... You bleed and blight, but you can heal and you can buff. Do I have a spare Vestal? I do have a spare Vestal. Okay. Actually, no, Prophetia would probably be better, because you can do bleed damage, or blight damage. You, my good buddy. Oh, he's up. Hunter. Someone in the middle. Does... I guess? I mean... I guess? There's no other options. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Not a lot of places I could stick in the 3rd position. It's kind of a shame. I could take 2 of these though. Although none of them can mark. No, she can mark. Block. You can block. You can mark, stun, and do blight damage. Just explore them? Which ones do I would like to get if this goes through? And of course, the leper's gonna need some work. He was okay, but he was kind of weird. Oh. Well. Actually, am I doing a short or long game? Okay, I'm doing a short. I'm gonna level her up to level 1, at the very least. The wheel needs basically everything. Okay, hopefully this won't go totally awful. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go in. Hopefully it won't end so terribly. Well, it depends if I get tempted with a Shambler, though. Shamblers are awesome. Yes, I know thralls will explode if they're left for too long.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
They must be flushed out. Oh, you've dodged the trap. A very keen eye was needed in a very dark. dangerous
Wealth
dungeon.
beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the
And the
foolhardy
fool
alike.
Or is it merely a trick of the light? Oh, you've went the wrong way. What a shame. As you generate stress, you have higher chance of losing the dungeon. It is wrong, your narrator. I talk as if I have a piece of gum lodged in my mouth, and I'm trying to speak it out. One required.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
You say it's otherworldly. It's very otherworld. It's just Cthulhu. Then it goes all over our food again. There we go. Actual bastards. Five. 1 to 5. So much. Not good. Oh my god, that is so much. Healer, if you want to go anytime soon, then... Oh, it's -5? Wonderful. Cheers!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Pew pew pew. Pew, pew, and of course, part of the pew.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Wrong one. Misclick.
Crush this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
He's a mariner. It's not a marooner. Moroner. Hello, gatekeeper. What a very unpleasant surprise to see you. I should do this.
A singular strike. decisive
Wow, 2 crits
pummeling.
in a row on the same guy. It's almost unfair. Just gonna give it a mark. Or not. Impale!
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh. Ah, but you can get a crit. Can't stun him. Yep. Pyrrha, no!
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Alright. Look, I'm gonna have to do this.
Their formation is broken.
Me.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah. Dead. Nope. Now we go. Now before he very aggressively.
A powerful blow.
Really thought the 50% blight resist. He's not really doing that. But okay. Alright. I was already gonna ask you to do that. Alright. Well. Another Baron's Invitation.
As
which
victories
I'm
mount,
still not gonna do
So
yet.
too will
But I
resistance.
still haven't had a full group of level 3s. Such a shame. Get them up here and around and then all around. Okay.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Paid for in blood. Here, let me light up the room. Yeah, sourpout. Yes. Let's see. Oh, the game never lets me go. Oh, -10 because of the town. Not because she's paranoid. Pew, pew, pew. I hate you. Impale! Two to four.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Great is a weapon that cuts on its own.
A death by inches.
Can't stop stuff at all. I'll stun you. doesn't really matter which one I use. Might as well poison this guy. I mean, you might as well. It's not like he's gonna do anything with it. Damn. Oh, I could have sworn I changed that. No, I didn't. There was no point.
Slowly.
Yeah, shut the damage very high.
This is how a life is taken. Success
Still not
so
over?
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'm almost out of food already. Oh, what a jib. Okay, who has the worst of it? Winded is one. Ah, it's nothing. Let's see. Thanatophobia, 20 stress if your HP is below 50, but you're the healer. Should never actually happen. Obsessed with food. Annoying. Okay, looks like you're gonna get it because you have 3 on you. And it's the one I hated the most. Good. Nothing? Okay. Oh, another giant wreckage. No, we're not doing that. Maybe in a different time, a different space. I might have tried it. Maybe if she was level 1. Maybe if she was level 1. Maybe I would have tried it then. I always feel like I should probably edit that Shambler's Altar. So that just spawns in every single dungeon. At least I get the option to start grinding out that particular guy. So let's see, what do I have to think about for this particular overhaul? There's a new mod that I found in the workshop that looks pretty interesting. It's called Hard Earned Districts. It basically revamps all the districts, makes it a bit better, I guess. Yeah, all that really does is that it means the blueprints spawn more frequently, but that means that the dungeon or the district you spend them on also costs more and they do way different things. Which to me is way better. Because I deal with mini bosses all the time and they have a chance of dropping it. It means there's a reason to grind them out. Use them. You don't feel too bad when you get the whip them out. Probably should have stunned you, but whatever. Damn. That probably would have killed him. Oh well, there you go. All this guy's gonna do is just stun you over and over and over and over and over again, and then whack you in the face with a free attack. Very, very annoying. Ooh. Okay. Not nearly as bad as I thought it'd be. And there's all... okay, back to the mod. There's all these expansions for it. Make it look really interesting. The problem with it is that there are so many classes in the game. If I wanted to add the Heroes expansion to that particular mod, I'm gonna have to add every single class to every single one of them. That means categorizing them all. Ugh, annoying. But at least with me that whenever I deal with a mini boss, or I actually go after the bosses themselves, I can actually, like, you know, get something worthwhile that affects the new future generations. And the districts almost behave like similarly to, what do you call it? The buildings you would do for a Rogue Legacy, which is very roguelite, has an element of roguelite to it. Because, like, the heirlooms you get for these dungeons, don't get me wrong, it adds a bit of roguelite element to it. Whenever I hear that, I I hear that every night. It's super annoying. Some stupid dog or some wolf outside is all like crying for his mother. Mind you, we're in the middle of like a... Oh, there's like woods around, I guess. Like I see deer every once in a while late at night. But really? You really think that it's not like wolves and cougars around? Just, come on. We're not like out in, like, I'm not out in Montana or something. I'm in the middle of North. I'm in Northern California. There's nothing here. Why is there still wolves chirping away? Really? I missed both of them? You suck. So that's probably what I had next. I had Longing's Dogger Tactics. I had a mini boss that was another mini boss that was a hooded shrew that I looked at it. Might add that one too. I don't know. I'm debating it. It looks interesting. But honestly, I don't really think that it's much for me.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah, but it wasn't that big of a beast, mate. Alright, 2 enemies in a row. Mostly from the same group or family. Okay, can't really stun any of them. Probably better to blight them. Since I'm not too particular. Just gonna stop the first one I see.
Masterfully executed.
Well, it was critical on a corpse. After. Save it up for a big damage later. Whoa. Alright, leave. Nice to see ya. Oh well, she's really getting wailed on. With all those things on her. She'll probably hit her up a bit. $10 damage.
Impressive.
Maintain the offensive.
A time
Destroy
to perform beyond
them
one's limits.
all. Well, let's up that heals on that. You dead yet? Who gets to go first?
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Just get a trinket. You. What did I do? Nothing. Great. At least that's what I see. I don't have 2 rooms left. The quest is still not over.
A fortune waiting to be
Explore
spent.
thing, the quest a bit easier.
Finding
That
the
would have been
stuff
done
is
by
only
now.
the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, now it would have been done by now. What is this? This heals me, doesn't it? Cool. Shot it. Well, on here I was thinking this would be an easy dungeon. No one would get pissed off and angry. Boy, was I wrong.
Those who covet
Even short dungeons can be shite.
find it in no short supply.
Especially if somebody doesn't pull their own weight. There it is. The thing that'll doom everybody. There might be a distinct possibility that Pyrrha could die this. No. No. Let's see. Yeah, still a possibility. Like a 30% chance or something. I don't know if I crit this guy or not. Alright, the healer gets a virtue.
A moment of valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
Alright, it went down. Now like a... It was like a 30% before, now it's like 10%. Now it's even lower. What does that do? Well, seeing as that everyone's already at their limit, not for that much, that's not really helping me, mate. Yep, it went up to about 40% again. Well, oh god, I guess hit the guys that hurting. Not dead yet. Dead, so don't worry about him. Worry about her dying from a heart attack. God damn it. Oh, it's paranoia, means I can never actually heal them. Well, what you gonna do? It's too bad you don't get any stress relief for killing, like, you know, killing your enemies. You don't get it if you get a critical, or occasionally when you beat a guy up. Oh, a critical heal. Okay, this is good. No worries again. Although that is really annoying. Okay.
A trifling victory.
What a victory,
nonetheless.
Shut up, Pyrrha. I'm gonna light up the room whether you want me to or not. Oh, the down throw. That's the warning one. That's the one that's really gonna mess our day up if we don't are too careful. Kill it with fire. There we go. One less thing for the big guardian to protect. Ooh, a critical stun. Giggity. Two guys done.
Diminished.
That's really annoying. I'm not doing that. That'd be great. Dead, so I don't have to worry about him. I just have to focus on no one dying.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice. A momentary abatement.
This one short dungeon's going on a lot longer than I expected it to. A lot longer. Like, it's pretty much done already. I just don't... I wonder if I should start making cuts on these. Just for, like, you know...
Precision and power.
I can sort of get through the good bits or whatever. The fun parts, the endearing parts, the parts where some people could die. You know.
Perched at the very
Oh, you're at death's
precipice
door,
of
you don't
oblivion.
say. Well, if you let me heal you wouldn't be so pissy-wissy about it. Alrighty then.
The ground quakes.
Wow, quite. I don't. Done? You're kidding.
Remind yourself that
There's another one.
overconfidence
He's
is a
absolutely
slow and
gonna die.
insidious killer.
There's nothing I can do about that. Can I burn this? No. What about holy water? Boosh. That did nothing. It only lasted for 2 rounds. Oh, that's just really, that's just such a disappointment. There he
This
goes.
is no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Goodbye to you. Oh. Oh no, really? Oh, that's so not good. Oh man, the Pyrrha curse is gonna continue. Man, I just can't get a freaking break with Pyrrha. I can't get her to level up once. She's level 3. She has level 3 abilities and I still can't get her to complete a dungeon. I'm on a short dungeon, everybody's geared to the dungeon, still can't complete it. Because someone either dies halfway through, or her own stress becomes the downfall of the crew. Man. I can't even.
Well struck.
And she's not acting on her own. Great. Awesome. This is just peachy. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. And then just keep whacking the same person, doing more damage than I can. Nerfing unique units. I might be able to remove unique restrictions to begin with. Alright, please keep this. I don't even know what Courageous does. He hasn't done anything. He's legitimately not done squat since he's gotten his virtue. Most virtues like, oh, I'm going to heal myself, or I'm going to stress heal myself for other people, or I'm going to heal other people, or I'm going to buff people. He hasn't done anything. He's just been sitting there. In fact, he's been getting stressed by his own compatriots because he's not doing anything. It's actually irritating. Did they change Courageous? Does that mean Courageous is broken?
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Who's gonna go first? Of course they're gonna go first. And he still isn't going. Oh, that's great. Oh, there we go. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's stressed healed. Okay. Assault is building. I know we're in a place with a full of bunch of fish people, but...
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Worst dungeon ever. Of all time. Absolutely not gonna. No freaking way. God freaking damn it. Oh, god damn it. That's really bad. That's cool. Alright, I'll wait. Oh, the healer finally gets to go, but instead of just going last. It's such a surprise. Because I have to now pick up after the freaking hero unit who hasn't done squat. Okay, we're good. Poison. Probably stun you. We're better. Not like we're not good, but we're better. And we went back down to being just okay. So I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Cool. He's dead. The other guy died. Focus on this DPS here, and then.
Devastating blow.
Critical for a 1. One more enemy left. I wonder what the hell the block mage did the whole time. Oh my god, we're done.
This expedition at least promises success. The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Alright, pretty cool. And she got to level 1, yay! Cool development.
Strength, purpose, and peace.
Isn't that the unique unit I just didn't bother editing?
Mind.
Did I edit this one? I don't remember. I genuinely do not remember editing this character. So the Seraph is designed to be a tanky, like she has a tank thing, and it clears horror because her thing here gives horror to her allies, and a lot of it actually. But it's an AoE stun, so it does a lot of stun damage. And there's no other the only thing back about it that gives you everyone horror. So then she does this to like remove horror. She has her own little thing that removes blight and bleed and gives her a little buff. And I think that's it. I think it just does that. I try to make it so that it cuts you when it does that. You can't do that. You can't make it so that it heals you, and also does a blight. I don't know. It was a whole weird thing. I guess I did edit this class. I could have sworn, though, that these two abilities... I guess I just didn't get around to it, I guess. Because the way it was supposed to work was... this ability, like, marks targets, and then these two abilities do a bunch of damage and then demarks them. But apparently I'm just going to go with the whole pure damage thing. Where she just does 30% more damage with her marks. She's just a marking tank, I guess. Because there's no such thing as that.
Behold, righteousness and zealotry.
gleaming in the morning sun.
Do all the abilities pay out. Okay, that's 2 level 2s. I got them relatively quickly. Well, no, it's what, week 30 out of 22? Yeah, so it's like 8 weeks. Okay, not bad. Okay. We need a butcher. I have to go into war at some point.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
I should do it later. I think we should do it later. Okay guys, that's all we're doing today. Probably the next time you're going to see me play this, I'm probably going to add those mods together to give this a bit of a overhaul, I guess. So that because as of right now, I'm never. It still wasn't going to happen before, but before I was never going to spend any money on these because you don't really get blueprints all that often. I can buy this, the Jester, 1 unit. That's great. But like, I much prefer have the blueprints do something. Like it means I have more districts, which means there's more like end game content and whatnot, and more like extravagant things to spend all of my heirlooms on. So that when I go through dungeons and encounter more mini bosses and bosses, I don't feel so bad if I kill them. It's like, great, I killed them. And that means I get some sort of reward for that. Man, I cannot wait to do that. Oh, I want to get this done so quickly. Okay, guys, that's what we're doing. So see you. That's super cool. See you, bye.